On last week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle, Basik grabbed a slip in Paradise Village after 2 months and over 1,000 nautical miles in the Sea of Cortez. This was a planned stop so the crew could spend a little time with friends before our cruising community splits up to head to different parts of the world. With a large list of projects and the captain still healing, we will continue our story in the cruise so the girls can spearhead the prepping of Basik to depart Banderas Bay.
Last night, I dreamt that I was with you in the sugar blue waters and your big strong hands, crying out like a baby. Once I knew I was asleep, hoping that just maybe it was real this time. A little rain begins to fall down, wash it away and see what stays around.
La Cruz is a great place to be to get a few projects done. The last time we were here, we hauled Basik out for a quick bottom job.
Get that filled and put some more protection on here. Taping off the water line. New zincs, just line it up, slide it in.
We are going in and we need all hands on deck.
Basik has seen a lot of ocean miles since installing our precision mainsail, so our main focus, while in La Cruz, will be to go over the sail and its running rigging to tune things up. Our mainsail was removed and is up at the sail-off, stitching in reinforcement material where the batten pockets chafed on our running backstays.
Another section to go over this. They will mimic the shaping by his feet it done that way.
Yeah, okay. And as far as the pocket on the end, you don't need to do anything there, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, perfect.
This is all fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
It's just this.
Okay.
So
and do you do the full length or just
just the area.
Okay.
Yeah, no reason to go the rest.
Okay, yeah. It's just like you can see, I think there's only 3 battens.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, it all gets it all gets brown marked.
Yeah.
We know exactly where you settle in.
Exactly.
The mainsail will be completed in 2 days, and we have a lot to do, so we need to get to work.
Okay, the girls are pulling the boom next. Now that the sail is up at PV Sailing, he's working on that today. This is going to come quick. Okay, Emma, hang on. When this pin comes out, it's going to drop. Here, I'll do my bit. You got a good grip on it?
Yep. Ready? Yep, it's coming out. Okay, got it.
Now wiggle it free.
It's just not going anywhere.
Yeah. It's fine.
Are you sure?
It's going. I can see it through the hole. Yes, it is. You guys got it.
Oh,
Now lay it down on its side.
over here. Over there. Okay.
Get it clear. Lay it on its side right there.
Ready? Move it slowly.
Okay, now tighten it up right there. Perfect. Okay, while Lynn's working on the stack pack down there, I'm going to do a little low impact job, and that's work on this outhaul. You can see right where this little wear spot's hitting. This is right where this has been just slapping it. And it's slapping because it's not tight enough. The outhaul cable is just a little too long, so I can't reef it to this position where it needs to be. It only needs to move about 1 inch. So I'm going to cut this off and rewrap this and swage it back together. That'll fix that problem. Yeah, I'm letting the ladies do the heavy work here. They're gonna crimp this on.
Push, 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 push. I need it on this side. Hold on.
That might be enough. It might be the bottom of it. Go ahead and release the wheel.
No, I don't think it's enough. I felt it go, but...
I think you're good. Get another crimp on there. Go ahead and release the wheel over on the other side. You'll see it. Now reset it. Right there. Yep. Now go ahead and start crimping it. Yep.
That's not going enough.
No, Emma, keep cranking. No, she has to keep cranking. You have to pump it. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty good, but this thing was offset. Dang it!
What?
I have the crimp offset. See? It's not completely straight.
Oh, that's fine.
Dang it.
Keep going.
Here. I think it feels good, but keep going. Is that what you're saying?
If you can, you get one more crank on it.
Okay.
Okay, try one more. Okay, go ahead and release it, Em, and let's take a look at it.
Okay. We got a lot of work ahead of us. We should have, obviously, checked this before we left Penasco, but now we are. So we're checking on all of our lines, halyards.
We just noticed this, not just recently. I don't think this happened. So we're looking at our topping lift and notice this little wear on it. So this needs to be replaced. Look at that. Something is irritating this line, obviously.
That's bad.
Not good. Okay, our topping lift has a bit of an issue. We've got spare line on board. And Lynn is gonna try to tackle an eye splice
I
here.
don't understand your directions.
Hey,
it doesn't make sense.
you're gonna do this off of my, look at this. I've taken notes for her so she understands just step-by-step instructions.
It doesn't tell me how long to pull them back.
Oh, what does that say right there?
Fid.
Okay, so what is this? Fids.
Okay.
So one length of a fid, you make a mark. You make a mark on A and B. Then you go back 2 meters and you tie a knot. See the little knot? And then you just follow my directions all the way through and you're gonna have the perfect eye splice.
Okay, fine.
You got it?
Yeah, go away.
Which fid are
Nobody
you?
needs to see anything.
Which fid are you gonna use?
The one that's, let's see. That I know, I pay attention sometimes.
It's not that one.
Yep.
It's whatever one you could fit into it. So it's
Okay,
that
then this.
that one. Okay. So that's your length. Okay. We'll check back in a little bit, see how you're doing. I told you those directions are easy.
They're not.
I mean, they're not.
But whatever. Ugh.
It looks like you know what you're doing.
No, I don't.
What?
These are like the dullest scissors.
Okay, taper that better.
I'm trying.
Don't cut them all off.
I'm not.
Just here,
See?
when you taper, just grab a clump and cut it way down here.
Oh, okay. Well, you told me.
You don't
didn't
just
tell
like
me
taper
that.
each individual one. It says taper. Is that tapered?
No.
Okay, so grab some. No, that's the longest ones. Grab some middle ones now. See, leave some long. Then, do you see what I'm saying? You need some very long ones. Don't cut those off.
Okay.
Then you cut some medium and then some short, and then it'll have a nice taper.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Let's look at it. Taper it. Let's look. How's that looking? Yeah, it's looking good.
Heavy up here, but that's
Okay,
fine.
then take a little more
No,
out.
it's fine. So what do I do now?
What do you mean it's fine?
So taper, do I tape it?
Hang on. You got to read the directions. What's the next step?
Okay, now I take this thing,
It's a fid.
the fid. Where'd E come from? We haven't even marked an E.
Well, you need, what does it say?
10 centimeters
Yeah, so go 10 centimeters and mark an E. From where, though?
from this.
Okay, so go 10 centimeters. How far is 10 centimeters?
10 centimeters.
It's the final stretch. You ready?
Yeah.
This is literally the final stretch. Okay, so she's got this little bit left. We're gonna hook it on a cleat here, and she's gonna pull. Are you ready to pull?
Yep.
Okay, you got to get that. Got to get that all sucked in there. So give some strength. Ready? A little bit further. A little bit further. I think you're real close there. You might have one little fuzz right there to trim off. But man, that looks pretty dang good. Let's take a look at it.
Woo!
Look at that.
Now who says I can't do this? I did.
That's not bad.
Well, I have this. I can pull it a little bit more. But my
That'll
hands hurt.
just, I say trim that off and you're golden right there. Let's
Now
put
I
a,
gotta do some lock stitches on it.
yeah, put a lock stitch on and you're good. Not bad. Okay, Lynn's getting all set up to replace our topping lift. What we have to do is basically remove the flag, take it off the boom. We're going to cut it off at the break and stitch the end. We have one bitter end here. We'll stitch to it and pull this whole thing through. I mean, in theory, it sounds like it'll work. I guess.
A little bit more stitching. And then
Yeah, we'll stitch them together to make sure it doesn't fall inside the mast somewhere. Okay, now we're going to cut it off right above our damage. You got that? I'll hold half. Don't cut my finger off.
I'm not.
Is it going?
Yeah, but it's dirty old line.
It's a year old.
It's 2.
2 years old?
Yeah, 2, 3. I don't know.
I guess you're right. It's
Nasty
about
down
2
here.
years old, yeah.
And 2 boatyards later.
Man, you're just hacking through it. Okay. Okay, keep pulling. Keep pulling. Looks good. How's it feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, we're gonna tape it, so. But yeah, pretty solid.
Okay. The key is keep it tight without having a big knob on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably the last one.
I think so.
That just keeps anything from that's probably good.
Stuck?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Let's pull.
We got the new attach the old.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Okay.
The first few days here in La Cruz have been productive, and the crew has stepped up to cross off a few items from our to-do list. With the mainsail coming back soon, the work pace must increase as we have a few more larger projects to complete. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. The crew would like to thank our amazing patrons whose generous support drives the production of our videos. Join our crew if you can. Our time in Banderas Bay is short-lived, as we must button up our projects and sail south ahead of hurricane season. So come back next week to see if we make it out of La Cruz. See you then!